Pisces, it's no coincidence that you've landed at this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust that there is a message here for you. So if you're a regular, welcome back, Pisces. Thanks for calling in for another reading. And if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Looking forward to bringing you through this message. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to hear. And please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. It really does support the channel and keeps the tarot readings flowing. So I'd be really grateful for that. Okay, so I'm starting with a couple of oracle cards here, Pisces, and I have two. I have here and now, and I have releasing. Okay, so maybe there is something that you're needing to let go or release in the here and now. Maybe something that might be, let's say, blocking you from being in the present moment. Maybe you're ruminating the past. Are you worrying about the future here? We see, you know, this energy of being released from the heart chakra. So maybe something that has caused you an amount of pain, all right? And we see someone here who's kind of on their own island, on their own rock here. So there could have been a feeling of, you know, isolation or being left on your own, or sort of separation here as well. So let's keep going into this message, Pisces. I'm using the Divine Initiation Oracle and the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot today, and I will link you to these decks down below in case you'd like to add them to your collection. Personal readings and healings also linked below, and you can find me on the socials, Instagram and TikTok, for different daily content. All right, let's dive into this. Nourish your soul. All right. It feels like your cup needs to be refilled here. Nourish your soul. There's a healing energy. I'm always tuning into this waterfall energy these days as a new sustaining source of life, right? So you think about a waterfall, like for the most part, it replenishes itself, like it keeps running, all right? So maybe there has been, you might have felt like the tap got turned off in a situation. Was this a lack of love? Or, you know, did the hand that fed you, like your work career, was there a change there? Was there a loss of a job? I think there's been some kind of release or separation. And in the here and now, we're needing to find a new source of life to nourish the soul. Okay, this is intriguing. Let's keep going, Pisces. The first card out is always intriguing, and I have, the Five of Cups. Yeah, I am feeling into this energy where, you know, there is a grief, right? There is a loss. The Five of Cups talks about the 3 spilt cups and then the 2 that are still standing. So 3 spilt cups here, and that's the 3 of Cups. Something that was once celebrated or a source of joy has maybe gone back to the earth, has been released, has run dry, right? The liquid, the life force has gone out of it. And yet we see you moving towards an abundance of what you have lost, right? So there's a turning point. Maybe you needed to lose that so that you could gain something better, something more abundant, something more flowing. And then we see the people, the lovers under the waterfall. You can't make it up, can you? Gemini energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Now, yeah, for some of you, this will be a romantic partnership, and I'm really sorry because heartbreak is just the worst. It's not limited to that. I mean, there could have been the loss of, you know, like a partnership with employment or a contract or business partner as well. The lovers can talk about big choices of the heart, whether you made one, Pisces, or you were on the receiving end. Someone made the choice to release something that really dried things up for you, and you are being realigned to a new source of life, a new source of love, new harmony and balance that's going to feel like an ever-running waterfall. Like this is not going to end. So we have like an eternal energy coming in. Ooh, okay, where's my censorship crystal? Because this is the death energy. So that's, I was going to say when I was reading the releasing card that it had like death card vibes, Scorpio energy. But the thing about the death card is, yeah, it's endings, but it speaks of endings as beginnings, right? It's about cycles, it's about transformation, it's about rebirth. It's like when we shed an old skin, we grow another, or there's another underneath, right? So there's been real vulnerability here. This experience that you went through, Pisces, has come in to transform your energy so you can receive a new source of life, a level up, a new harmonious soul contract, soul partnership, whether that is personal or professional. So we have major transformation in the here and now. Let's keep going. The Three of Wands. Yeah, I mean, the Three of Wands is looking into the future from this moment and knowing that we're at an important threshold. I mean, one of the classic meanings of this card is like our ships are they're actually come into harbor, but they haven't pulled up to shore yet. It's meaning, you're actually on the path to receiving new cargo, but you can't see it yet. You might not even know those ships are on the harbor. Spirit does, they have the radar, but yeah, I feel like something new is coming. And the Three of Wands is very much creation energy. It's turning our back on the past, even if it is painful, knowing that in the here and now there is something new being manifested. All right, so that's kind of what I've got in. Sorry, I can't speak. That's what I have here. What else do we have? The Hanged Woman, the Hanged Man. Yeah, I think at the point of this reading, you're sort of in this energy. You're in like the bardo, which is an Eastern concept for the space between death and rebirth, right? You're in the resting period, or the void. Can be the dark night of the soul, or the void. It's like there's nothing happening. And if there is nothing happening right now, that is exactly that, a sign to pause, to rest, to release, to heal, because that needs to be cleared, and maybe some understanding, some perspective shift, some enlightenment to come in before you are moved to your new experience. King of Pentacles is here. Let's make the spread. Yeah, King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. You might have been dealing with one, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, the world, the universe, or it could be that May, because that's being really highlighted in the readings at the moment, that May is a turning point, and that would be relevant because March, April, astrologically, there's been so much going on. A lot of karmic resolve, a lot of karmic clearing around commitments and contracts, like Hierophant themes. This is the Hierophant in the Minor Arcana. I've just pulled the world, the universe, the last major arcana for you that comes after Judgment. So I just get the sense here that we have like a divine, like wake up call, a karmic clearing before you move to your next source of life. It's actually a spiritual graduation. This is actually the energy of leveling up, of learning lessons so that you can take that into your next cycle. But at the moment, it feels the opposite. It feels, like a loss, right? And it often does until the next cycle comes in. And then in hindsight, we realize why we had to go through that and why we experienced that, and why it was relevant. So you are on the threshold of your powerful new cycle, Pisces. I know at the moment you're sort of in that bardo phase, but just know that the next stage in the cycle is rebirth. So I'm going to leave it here, Pisces. I do hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. Do check out my reading offerings below if you're interested, and find me on the socials, Instagram and Facebook, if you would like different daily content between these weekly tune-ins. And I'm sending you so much love and magic. Do take care, Pisces. Bye for now.